Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is July 12th, 2020. I wanna make this video early today because I have a lot of things to do, but this is some important news and I want to cover it before I start my day. So, you know, late last night on July 11th, the rapper Little Marlo supposedly died at the age of 27. Now they haven't released a cause of death at the moment, but a fellow label mate by the name of Little Yachty confirmed that this rapper died yesterday at the age of 27. Now, um, about 2 weeks ago, I made a video showing how I thought that the rapper NBA YoungBoy was gonna die on July 11th. But I want you guys to just watch the video that I made and listen to the things that I said. You know, the reason I thought it was gonna be NBA YoungBoy instead of this rapper is because NBA YoungBoy, he calls himself 38 Baby, and yesterday, July 11th, was a day with 38 numerology. But instead of getting NBA YoungBoy, we got a rapper, Little Marlo, whose stage name sums to 38. And if you guys are new here, I'm gonna explain all this stuff at the end of the video. It's a lot of things I want to cover in this video, but let's just watch the 30 seconds of what I said in that video. This video here that I'm about to show you guys. Notice I uploaded this video on June 30th. Right, so this was over almost 2 weeks ago, and I made the NBA YoungBoy prediction on February 20th. I thought that he was gonna die today, yesterday on July 11th. But instead of NBA YoungBoy, we got another rapper with the 38 connection. But just take a listen to the things that I said in this video. But those of you that saw this video that I made on February 20th, then you guys know that I made this prediction. I mean, look at the chain with, right? The number 38 again. It's like Pop Smoke. And his name sums to 83, the reflection. So what I said was, I think he could possibly die on July 11th, 38 weeks after his birthday, which is very possible. And that's also a day with 38 in numerology. Then it'll be 24 weeks after Kobe. So even if it's not him, somebody's definitely gonna die that day because they've been syncing up the number 24 with Kobe Bryant often this year. You heard what I said? I said, even if it's not NBA YoungBoy, it's definitely gonna be somebody, a rapper, especially rappers, and I'm gonna show you guys why. Because they've been syncing up the number 24 with rappers this year and their deaths. There's been a lot of rappers who have died this year. And this is one of the reasons why I've decided to, write a book showing all the celebrity murders in the year 2020. This has been the year of celebrity deaths by the numbers. Off the top of my head, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rappers who have died this year. And it's a lot more that I'm not even putting up here. Like the rapper from St. Louis, Huey, who died earlier this year. There was another rapper. His name was Nick Blicky. I think I have him up here. But yeah, there's a couple of rappers that I'm missing. But I only chose these 7 just for the sake of the video. There's a lot of stuff that I want to speak about. And I don't want to make this video too long of a video. But I'm going to make a book. I'm writing a book at the moment showing all the celebrity deaths this year and how most of the rappers who died this year are all connected to Kobe Bryant, who died on January 26th. And the reason I said NBA YoungBoy might die yesterday is because from his birthday to yesterday's date, it's a span of 38 weeks. He calls himself 38 Baby. And yesterday, July 11th, it's also 24 weeks after Kobe, who died, after Kobe's death, who died on January 26th. And of course, Kobe used to wear the number 24, right? But before we get into Little Marlo, let's take a look at the deaths this year. So we started off the year with Pop Smoke, who died at the age of 20. He died on February 19th. And, you know, in that video, we spoke about how they put him inside the ambulance with the number 41 on it. His name, Bashar Jackson, sums to 41. You know, Kobe Bryant died at the age of 41. And it's a lot more. You know, LA's 41. Pop Smoke also died on the day with 41 numerology. If you watch any of the interviews with Pop Smoke, he always mentions how Kobe Bryant is his favorite basketball player. And if you watch the interview that he did with Angie Martinez, this one here, he tells Angie Martinez that he wants to retire when he makes $823 million. And 823 is Kobe Bryant's birthday, right? August 23rd. And notice, Kobe died on January 26th. Pop Smoke died 24 days after Kobe Bryant. 24, right? The number that Kobe used to wear as a player. And there's a lot more. If you guys haven't seen that video, actually, that video is no longer available, but because my channel just got deleted on my birthday. But you should watch the video that I did on his album release. This video here. You know, I review all the things about Pop Smoke in that video. So that was Pop Smoke. Then we had another Brooklyn rapper, KJ Baller, who died at the age of 24. Right? 24 again. The Kobe Bryant number. You know, I made videos for all these people, but my channel got deleted. So, but you guys can visit my blog. All the information is there, right? And notice in this rapper, you know, I spoke about the number 44. That's also going to be the number that I'm going to speak about in the Little Marlo death, right? 44. Because he died on the 193rd day of the year, which is the 44th prime number. But we also had another New York rapper. This rapper was from Queens, King Shooter. Notice he was 24 as well. And this rapper, he put out an album titled Fuck the Doubters on August 24th, which is a day that's known as Kobe Bryant Day, right? 8/24, because Kobe Bryant as a player, he wore the number 8 and he also wore the number 24, right? And you know, this rapper's death was synced up with that album that he released, Fuck the Doubters. Notice his name, William Daniels, sums to 62. The title of the album, Fuck the Doubters, also sums to 62. And from August 24th to the day that this rapper died on May 5th, it was 620 days after the release of that album, which is another 62. And that's the number that connects to Sacrifice. And also Faustian Bargain, which is a deal with the devil. You know, Faustian Bargain sums to 62 as well. But yeah, so this rapper puts out his album on Kobe Bryant Day and dies at the age of 24. Then we had another Brooklyn rapper, Nick Blicky, also connected to Kobe Bryant. You know, this rapper, not only did he die 83 days after Pop Smoke, which is a number connected to death and murder. The word murder sums to 83. You know, there's a song, Murder by Numbers, which came out in 1983. But his rapper name sums to 83. And, you know, there was a lot of connections with Kobe Bryant and this rapper as well. You know, but again, you know, all those videos are no longer available. So I don't know how to put these videos back up. I guess I'm gonna have to re-upload them. But again, I'm making this book, and everything that I've covered this year is gonna be in that book. All the celebrity deaths that I've covered. So Nick Blicky, another rapper connected to Kobe Bryant. Let's see, what was the connection with Kobe? I think he had a song. If I remember correctly, this rapper had a song that was released in connection to Kobe Bryant's death, but I don't exactly remember because I didn't write it here. But I do remember mentioning it in the other video that I made. think it was this song here, "Drive the Boats." It came out, synced up with Kobe's death. But then we had a California rapper named Briss, dead at 24 again. And another rapper dead at 24. That's like what, three rappers dead at 24 already, right? Every rapper so far has been connected to the number 24, right? But this rapper died exactly 21 weeks after Kobe, and his rap name Briss sums to 21. Check out that video. That video, I think I did a video on him recently, so you can check out that video. That video's in my channel now. Then we had another rapper. His name was Channel 5 J Dub. He died on Kobe Bryant's memorial, February 24th. And he had a music video titled Kobe. Kobe Bryant. Right? Channel 5 J Dub. Called Kobe Bryant. He put out this song just days before his death on February 24th. So think about that. A rapper makes a song titled Kobe Bryant and then dies on Kobe Bryant's memorial. And this rapper, I don't remember exactly how old he was, but he was killed the same day as the Kobe Bryant memorial. 224, day with 46 numerology. Notice Kobe Bryant Gematria sums to 224. One of the main reasons why they had his memorial that day. If you guys are new here, what I speak about in this channel is Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words. So at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys how I get these numerical values out of these letters and words. Because this is the code that's used to script the careers of all of these celebrities. All of these celebrities, their careers have been scripted with this language of Gematria. And also their deaths. Every time these rappers or celebrities die, it's a ritual by the numbers, which I'm going to explain at the end of the video, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover. But J-Dub dies on Kobe Bryant's memorial. So we had Briss, who died at the age of 24. King Shooter died at the age of 24. The rapper KJ Bowler died at the age of 24. Pop Smoke died 24 days after Kobe. And now we get Mr. Little Marlo, who dies 24 weeks after Kobe's death. I thought it was going to be Little NBA Youngboy, but I was mistaken. But I was close. Didn't get the cigar, but I was definitely close. I knew that somebody was going to die on July 11th because they are syncing up the number 24 with rappers. They have done it all year long. I am writing a book on this. This stuff has to be documented. People need to know about this stuff. But Little Marlo, we don't, they haven't released his cause of death, but he's died at the age of 27. Another person in the 27 club. Notice in Gematria, again, the practice of coding numbers into words, a Jewish practice, the language that's used to script everything that comes through your mainstream media, every single thing. The word ritual sums to 27, right? This rapper died at the age of 27. He was born Rudolph Johnson. His full name sums to 81. The word ritual is 81 and it's also 27. Kobe Bryant, he was 27 years old when he scored a career high of 81 points versus the Toronto Raptors. Ritual is 81 and 27. So that's another Kobe Bryant connection, right? This man's name sums to 81. If you think about it, that's what Kobe Bryant is remembered for scoring 81 points in a single game. This rapper, Marlo, born May 1st on the Illuminati birthday, 1993. He died 71 days after his birthday, and that's the 20th prime number. In the book that I'm writing, that's the number that I'll speak about the most this year. The number 20 and the number 71, because 71 is the 20th prime number, right? Pop Smoke died at the age of 20. We are in the year 2020. The word death in Gematria sums to 20. R.I.P. sums to 20. Notice death sums to 38 and 20, just like RIP. And yesterday was a day with 38 numerology, like I mentioned in that video. I said, it's possible that NBA YoungBoy dies today because on this date, because he calls himself 38 baby, right? 38. You see, the number 38, that's the number when it comes to deaths. When it comes to celebrity deaths, the number that we speak about the most here is the number 38. I want to show you guys something in case you guys are new here. If you visit my blog, simpletruthtelevision.blogspot.com, type in murder by numbers in the search bar, and this link is going to pop up, right? Notice this is a movie titled Murder by Numbers, which came out years ago. I believe it was in the 80s, or probably the early 90s. But the main character in this movie is Sandra Bullock. And if you notice the cover of this movie, there's only two letters that they change into numbers. That's the E in murder and the B in numbers, like 3 and 8. Like 38. And it's because the word death is 38, RIP is 38, murder is 38, the word killing is 38. Notice this rapper, Little Marlo, his stage name sums to 38. The word rapper sums to 38. Pop Smoke sums to 38. Yesterday was 7, 11, 20. 7 plus 11 plus 20. It sums to 38. So the cover of the movie Murder by Numbers, they very cleverly, they put the number 3 and the number 8 right in the cover of the movie. Mainly because a lot of people don't even know what that means, what the number 38 means, And notice the main character, Sandra Bullock, her name sums to 83, right? Murder is also 83. Now the song Murder by Numbers came out in 1983 by the Police. If you listen to this song, they tell you right in the song, read the lyrics, how it's easy to murder people by the numbers. And it's as easy as putting something in their drinks without them even noticing it. And I really believe that a lot of these celebrities, they don't even see it coming, They get a phone call, come to the office. We got some business to talk, And then they'll give them, hey, have a drink. And the drink is poisoned. Next thing you know, the next day, the guy doesn't wake up, and then his death is being reported. Dead at 37, Little Marlo. He just said, if you read the reporting, Little Yachty said that this rapper, he just did a song with him. Notice the reporting. It says popular Atlanta-born rapper Little Marlo died late Saturday night, according to fellow artist Little Yachty. Little Yachty probably had a lot to do with this man's death. That's why they're putting Little Yachty's name in the headlines. Atlanta rapper Little Marlo dead, according to Little Yachty. Who knows if Little Yachty, had more to do than what they're telling us. Heavy has not independently confirmed Little Marlo's death, as details remain unclear. Little Marlo, born Rudolph Johnson, was 27 years old. Little Yachty took to Instagram to react to Little Marlo's sudden death. Little Yachty revealed that he and Little Marlo had just worked on a song that morning. He wrote, "We just did a song at 4 this morning. Shaking my head. Rest in peace, brother, Little Marlo." The number 4. They talk about that number all the time, because it's associated with death. If you guys think about the actress Naya Rivera, who supposedly disappeared, supposedly she was with her 4-year-old son, right? 4. This is relationship with the number 4 and the number and the word death in Chinese culture. So, Little Yachty says that that same morning that Little Marlo died, they were together doing a song. So, might want to look into that, Little Yachty. They'll usually do it. That's the best way to do it. Get somebody that you trust, that you feel comfortable with. Call them into the studio. Hey, come in the studio. Let's do a song together. He's probably excited. Oh, man, I get to work with Little Yachty on another hit single. Next thing you know, They find you unresponsive. But yeah. So this rapper, and keep in mind that May 1st is the 121st day of the year. You know, in Gematria, blood sacrifice sums to 121. But he died 71 days after his birthday. It's the 20th prime death. R.I.P. is 20. This is the year 2020. We've been seeing that number all year. He died on a day with 38 numerology. Of course, murder, killing, R.I.P., death, all 38. Little Marlo's 38. Rappers 38. You know, if you include the end date, he died on the 72nd day of his age. And notice his name, Rudolph Johnson, sums to 72. Just like Migos, this is also connected to the rap group Migos, because this rapper, Little Marlo, was signed to Quality Control. And, you know, not only is the Migos connected to this, Little Yachty's connected to this, also the CEO of that record label, Pierre Thomas, which I'll get into. But notice Little Yachty, he was born on August 23rd, which is Kobe Bryant's birthday, right? So another Kobe Bryant connection. So Little Marlo dies 24 weeks after Kobe's death. And then the last person he was with is Little Yachty, who was born on Kobe Bryant's birthday. Shares the same birthday as Kobe Bryant, right? And from July 11th to August 23rd, which is Little Yachty's and Kobe Bryant's birthday, is 44 days. Kills 44 in Gematria. Execution is 44. Georgia is 44. You know, this rapper is from Atlanta, Georgia. And notice execution is also 127, and Georgia is also 127. And they're reporting his death on July 12th, right? 12/7, like 127. And again, you know, yesterday was the 193rd day of the year, and 193 is the 44th prime number. He died 44 days before Little Yachty's upcoming birthday and Kobe Bryant's upcoming birthday. But notice, right? So from January 26th, the day that Kobe died, to yesterday's date, 24 weeks on the nose. Another rapper dead in connection to the number 24 in the year 2020, the same year that Kobe Bryant died. You know, for you guys to think that this is a coincidence, I mean, you guys saw that video that I made, right? If you watched that Pop Smoke album release video that I made, the same things that I'm speaking about in this video, I spoke about in that video. And I told everyone in that video that on July 11th, somebody is going to die. How did I know that? It's because I've been following the consistency of these patterns. These people work in patterns. These numbers are very consistent. But I'm dead on the 193rd day of the year, the 44th prime. Execution kills 44. Georgia's 44. And, you know, the day that he died, it's also a day with 58 numerology. Kobe Bryant sums to 58. And notice this, right? So Quavo, which is probably the leader of the rap group Migos, you know, Migos sums to 72. And it also sums to 27. Like, this rapper died at the age of 27. But Quavo was born on April 2nd, 4-2. The number stamped all over Black History, 42. And from July 11th to Quavo's upcoming birthday, 38 weeks on the nose. So he dies 38 weeks before Quavo's his birthday. Another 38. You know, the rap group Migos has 3 members. Another rap member is Takeoff. Excuse me. And he was born June 18th, 1994. And notice, from June 18th to July 11th is 24 days. Kobe Bryant, right? The other member of that group is Offset, born December 14, 1991. And from July 11th to Offset's birthday is 157 days, which we know about that number because Kobe Bryant sums to 157, right? Kobe Bryant died on the 157th day of his age, at the age of 41. Kobe Bryant is also 41. But the CEO of Quality Control is this man here, Pierre Thomas. This man's boss. Probably the mastermind behind this ritual. Says here that he was born June 7th, 6-7, like 67. And from the rapper's death on July 11th to Pierre Thomas's upcoming birthday is 331 days, which is the 67 prime number. Quality control is 67. Remember, he was born on 6/7, right? Blood sacrifice is 67. Blood sacrifice is also 121. And the rapper Little Marlo was born on the 121st day of the year, right? So the CEO, born on 6/7. This rapper dies 331 days before his birthday, the 67th prime number. And the name of the record label, Quality Control, who he was signed to, sums to 67. And that's the blood sacrifice number. If you look at I always mention this when rappers die. Every time a rapper dies, well, actually any celebrity, all the celebrities that die, their deaths, their ritual deaths are always synced up with their accomplishments or something that they're remembered for. For example, Al Pacino, whenever he dies, his death is going to be connected to the movie Scarface. No doubt about it. Just like Marlon Brando, right? The actor in Godfather. When he died, his death was synced up with the Godfather. It's like this all the time. Tupac, his death was synced up with his album, All Eyes on Me. Whenever Jay-Z dies, his death is going to be synced up with all of his albums, especially Reasonable Doubt, his first album. But this rapper, he had a project titled First and Third, right? Like 13. He also died on a day with 13 numerology. But you write out first and third, like how he writes it on the album. It also sums to 20, right? He died 71 days before his birthday, the 20th prime. But this album, he put it out on January 23rd. He died 170 days after the release of that album. Sacrifice sums to 170. First and third. And then he dies on a day with 13 numerology. I'm telling you, the masterminds behind these rituals are definitely the record label. They're the ones that probably reach out to these rappers and say, get in contact with Little Yachty. I want you guys to make a song. I want you guys to do it on July 10th, 11th. Go in the studio at 4 in the morning with Little Yachty and get busy. I need you guys to finish this record for me. Next thing you know, they're putting something in this man's drink and he's out of here. But if you guys are new here, Gematrinator.com is the website that I use to decode words and phrases, right? So this language of Gematria, there's 4 base ciphers. You have the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology, the alphabetic order in reverse, and the alphabetic order in reverse with the rules of numerology. Stuff is really easy. So if you type in the letter A, it's going to equal 1 because A is the first letter in the alphabet, right? This cipher here, you're converting all the double-digit letters into a single-digit number. So what's a double-digit letter? Well, J is a double-digit letter because J is the 10th letter in the alphabet. But you know why it equals 1 here? Because the way you convert 10 into a single digit is by adding the numbers together, right? So 1 plus 0 sums to 1, right? The next letter that follows J is K, right? K is the 11th letter, right? 1 plus 1 is 2, and so on, right? And these 2 ciphers is the alphabetic order in reverse. So here, instead of A being 1, it's a reverse. So A is actually 26. Because you just flip the alphabetic order around, right? The way you convert A into a single digit is by adding 2 plus 6. Because in reverse, A becomes a double-digit letter. And that's how simple and easy the stuff is to understand. And the other side of this is date numerology and date spans, right? So we measured how many days. For example, again, everything that's been going on this year has been connected to Kobe Bryant, especially with rappers. So just, measures, let's see, from January 26th, let's see how many weeks it is. So look, if you include the end dates, It's exactly 24 weeks after Kobe Bryant's death. Hmm. And then you read the reporting. See what they're telling you, because they're basically telling you everything that you need to know in the reports. They're telling you that they're bringing up, it says, according to Little Yachty. Why is Little Yachty so involved in this, right? And then when you come to find out, Little Yachty, he has the Kobe Bryant connection, right? Because he was born on 8/23, which is Kobe Bryant's birthday. Hmm. And then you say, you know what? Let's measure from the day that this rapper died to Kobe Bryant's birthday, which is 8/23. You're gonna notice that it's 44 days. The word kill sums to 44. Execution is 44. Georgia, where this rapper is from, he's from Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia's 44. He died on the 193rd day of the year, which is the 44th prime number. You also want to know your prime numbers, right? 193 is the 44th prime. The word kills 44. Also execution. And then you look at the data numerology, and you say, oh, look, 58 data numerology, another Kobe Bryant number. Freemasonry is also 58 as well. 13 date numerology. And again, the album that he's remembered for is titled First and Third, right? So what a coincidence that he dies on a day with 13 numerology. And then, of course, the magical 38, the number that we always speak about when it comes to deaths and murders. And then for him to die 170 days after the release of that album, you also want, again, this is about measuring from dates. When did he put out this album? He put it out on 123. Conspiracies 123. From 123 to his death is 170 days, like sacrifice. That's what this is. This is a ritual sacrifice. And it's beautiful because they connected it not only to the CEO, but also to the other members of that label. Takeoff, Offset, Quavo, 38 weeks before Quavo's birthday, right? And notice when you write out Migos, that's the name of that rap group. It sums to 27. The rapper died at the age of 27. Sums to 72. His name, Rudolph Johnson, sums to 72. He died on the 72nd day of his age. Okay, so Migos is 27 forwards, 27 backwards. And yeah, and they also connected it to the other member of that group, Little Yachty. Really, really unbelievable stuff this is, It's like a big web. Stuff is amazing. But I guarantee you, we are only in, the mid-July? Not even mid-July yet. It's July 12th. Still got another 5 long months to go. The next rapper that dies is going to be in connection to Kobe Bryant again. And, Kobe Bryant's birthday is coming right up, so it'll probably be 24 days after Kobe's birthday or 24 days before Kobe's birthday. Let's just see right now. When is it 24 days before Kobe's birthday? Let's see. We could probably we could probably see who, we could probably, another guess. So July 30th, which is the start of the NBA season. See how the stuff works? Because sports is also rigged with this code, The start of the NBA season is starting 24 days before Kobe's birthday. They've been syncing up that number with everything this year. So let's see. So a date to look out for is September 16th or September 15th. I think September 15th is and that's okay. September 15th as a date was 64 and 44 numerology, and 28. The word kill was 64, 28, and 44. And that's also 24 days after Kobe Bryant's birthday, right? So that's a date that's, a tragedy is going to happen in the headlines that day. because I've been noticing the patterns of this year with the number 24 and celebrity deaths. It's been very consistent. So September 15th, I'm going to replay this video, and you're going to see that I'm going to be talking about another murder ritual. But, there's probably a lot more to this, but, again, I think I've shown you guys enough. It's unfortunate that these people have to die at such a young age. But, I also read when you read into the report, it said that this man also lost his daughter back in 2007. And there's no doubt that his daughter was probably a ritual sacrifice for his career. That's how it is. You want fame, you want fortune. You have to sign that Faustian bargain. I think that I pretty much covered most of the stuff that's important. And if I do notice anything else, I will definitely jump back on and make another video. But just want to say rest in peace to Mr. Marlo, and also rest in peace to his daughter. Very sick stuff. But thank you guys for joining us. But let's see, we got some new trolls here. What's going on, trolls? I'm not really gonna waste my time with any trolls. I mean, it's undeniable. You're talking to a person that predicted this 2 weeks ago. Okay, so the B trans. How is it possible for me to predict a date and tell you that a rapper is gonna die that day, 2 weeks in advance, and for a rapper to actually die on the date that you said, and then, you mentioned a pair of numbers, and those same numbers show up in that ritual? How is that possible? You think I have psychic powers? It's just really pathetic. But if you don't, you're not. I don't know. You're not forced to be here. You can easily X out the video and watch another video. Go listen to first and third. Go listen to more, music to degrade the African American community. Talking about hoes and selling drugs. Go listen to that. Go fill your brain with the nonsense. Do not educate yourself. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, rappers die every day. You're absolutely right. So why are you watching this video? Your ignorance is the reason this stuff goes on. Because we've been proving it daily for, in this channel for 2 years, Other channels, the person that uncovered this has been doing it for 7 years. Okay, well. Okay, so if you're not ignorant, I'm going to give you the opportunity to call in. So let's see if maybe you're right and I'm the one that's wrong. I have a lot of things to do today, but again, the reason I started this channel is to educate people. So if you're saying that you're not a troll, then I'm going to take your word for it. So my number is 646-986-0958. That is my direct phone number. My cell phone is right here. So you can call us right now and tell us your point of view. Because maybe you're the one that's wrong and I'm the one that's... maybe you're the one that's right and I'm the one that's wrong. So if you can have a respectful conversation, I will definitely pick up the phone and speak with you. Otherwise, I'm going to probably end it because I do have things to do today. But if you're not willing to make a phone call and speak to me directly, okay, you're going to call us? All right, no problem. As long as the conversation is respectful, I'll definitely have a conversation with anybody. I don't think he's trolling. I just think that a lot of people are still asleep. This stuff is not that easy to take in the first time. He claims that this is the first time he's been here. That's not. It's not. This is not the easiest information to take in. We've been following this consistently for years now. So, somebody coming here for the first time, you gotta understand that these people have been asleep all this time. So he doesn't know that though, Daniel. He doesn't know that we've been proving this for years. So let's see if this is him. Hello, how you doing?
What's going on, brother?
Are you the B trans?
Right.
So nice to meet you, brother. What's going on?
Likewise. Man, bro, it's a lot of street shit, man. It's stupid. I don't agree with it, but that's just what's going on. That's the reality to it. It's a million rappers just in this country, let alone the world. It's more than that. Adding on to that, so a rapper's gonna die every day. You may not find out about it, or they may not have that notoriety as a Drake. But rappers are dying every day. There's a new rapper that's being respawned every day, and there's another one that's dying.
Okay, so how do you feel about rappers who die and their deaths go unsolved?
You have different circumstances.
Okay.
Different circumstances. Marlo was a trapper.
Okay.
A big trapper in Atlanta. A lot of shit been going on. Like I just said, a lot of shit been going on. The shit been opening up. DC on Fly. Cousin just got killed. July 4th weekend. She ain't no rapper.
Well, that's probably a ritual sacrifice. Are you familiar with the language of Gematria?
Did you just say DC on Fly cousin was a ritual sacrifice?
Well, yes, and I can prove that to
you. Two people. It was more people that died.
But let me ask you something.
His cousin was just a big name because of him. That's how they do her.
I respect that. Listen, I respect your point of view.
So what? Let me ask you this. What are they sacrificing? Because I know I get where you finna go to. What are they sacrifice? What they sacrifice Marlo for?
Well, it's part of the. These people, they do things in a.
Who is these people? Who is these?
Well, it's a group of people. It's a group.
When you say stuff like that, you gotta.
Okay, but you gotta.
Give me
if you're gonna ask a question, you gotta allow me to answer the question. You can't speak over me. Who you wanna? Because you're asking me multiple questions.
You're giving me runarounds. Give me a sensible answer.
Okay, but listen to me.
You giving me bullshit. Don't give me bullshit. We ain't on the internet.
Okay, but listen to me. You asked me a question. You asked me 3 different questions, and I'm trying to answer it. And before I get to the answer, then you ask me a different one. So ask your question now. Who's behind all this? I can tell you.
No.
See, what question do you want me to answer?
No. Who's behind Marlo's? Since you know that.
So behind Marlo's death, it's definitely the CEO of Quality Control.
Why the fuck would he kill him for?
Why? Well, it's because it's not up to him. It's the people above him. The people who control the record labels.
And who is that? Who are those people?
Freemasonry. They are the ones that operate by this code. It's also, Zionism, the Jesuits. They all operate as a unit. And they all do it. They do everything by this code, They rig sports by this code. They rig the careers of these celebrities by this code. Their deaths are scripted by this code. I can't begin to tell you how many sports championships we've called way in advance by understanding their system. This is why.
I thought it was just the brother good that was shooting the ball better than the other brother that was guarding.
Okay, I understand that. But just listen to me. On June 30th of this year, I told everybody that a rapper is gonna die on July 11th because the date July 11th is Sunset 38. If you're looking at the screen, this rapper's name, Little Marlo, it's Sunset 38, right? Just like Pop Smoke, you write out Pop Smoke is Sunset 38. The word rapper is Sunset 38. Today's a day with 38 numerology. The day that this rapper died, and because
So you
and the
tying
reason.
numerology with coincidental shit,
So
bro. Like,
this is a coincidence that for example, this rapper died exactly 24 weeks after Kobe's a coincidence. When Pop Smoke died 24.
hell yeah, that's
But
the fucking
but let me
number, bro.
see
That's the number.
you're
That's the number
interrupting
of
me.
Jersey, bro.
All
Come
right.
on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on,
Please
bro.
do not
That's the
interrupt
number
me.
of Jersey.
Allow me to get to my point across.
Oh my God, bro. Come on, bro.
Allow me to get my point across. Allow me to get my point across.
That's the number of Kobe Bryant's jersey, bro.
So can I get my point across?
Kobe Bryant's jersey, bro. Come on, bro.
Sir, can I get my point? I don't want to mute you. I find that disrespectful. But can I get my
hang
point?
up because you saying you feed our black people conspiracy shit, man.
All right. Can I get my point across?
Stop that shit.
Can I get my point across?
That fucked up that y'all gotta spread this shit to our people, bro. This shit is terrible, bro.
All right, can I get my point across? Can I get my point across?
You got your point across. Can I get my point across now? Because you've been talking all morning. Can a caller get his point across?
What point across? You're not making any sense. You're saying that this is a conspiracy. What's a conspiracy about somebody dying 24 weeks about?
You telling me about the agenda, the higher up? What are their names? Do you know any names? You can't even give me that.
I gave you a name. Pierre Thomas.
You gave me the name of the group. What are a specific name of one person? Can you
Pierre Thomas. Are you not listening?
Pierre Thomas. Who else? Name more.
I just named Little Yachty.
Little Yachty, that's a fucking rapper.
He is synced up with his death.
Give me a elitist who was controlling this country. Give me their name.
Well, the Pope is one of them.
The Pope?
Yes.
The nigga that owned the Vatican?
Yes.
I knew that. See, I knew that.
Okay, so then
I'm talking about this country.
All right, are you a troll or because I'm getting?
I ain't no troll. If I was a troll,
but then why are you not letting me speak? Why are you not letting me speak? I don't want to hang up. I like people like you. The reason I do this, did you hang up on me? Well, the reason I do this is for people like him. That's who I really want to help, but the ignorance is just unbelievable. Certain people are not. You can't help them no matter how hard you try. So thank you for hanging up the phone. I didn't want to do it to you because I wasn't brought up that way. But like what I was trying to say is, this is not a coincidence that this rapper died 24 weeks after Kobe. When Pop Smoke died exactly 24 days after Kobe. Right? I just named you 4 other rappers who died this year at the age of 24. Believing in coincidences is the reason this stuff goes on. Briss, dead at 24. King Shooter, dead at 24. KJ Baller, dead at 24. How many more rappers in connection to the number 24 do you need for you to see that this is not a coincidence? Conspiracy? Where's the conspiracy part at? That on June 30th, I'm telling everybody that on July 11th, I'm going to make a video speaking about another dead rapper in the headlines. And here we have another dead rapper in the headlines. And I showed you that video. I made that video on June 30th. That was 2 weeks ago. What am I, psychic? I don't have any psychic powers. You talking about I didn't predict anything? Go watch the damn video that I just showed you in the beginning of the video. Actually, I'm going to pull it up. People like that, that's who I really want to help. I get tired of, I don't get tired. Let me take that back. The usual people who call in, I don't want you guys calling in. I want the phone lines to be available to people who are asleep, like him. There's a lot of street shit going on. There's a lot of trappers. He's a gang member. Where's your proof that all of that stuff is really what happened? Do you even know that man's cause of death, Little Marlo's? No. And I'm the conspiracy theory. I'm the conspiracy theorist. People don't know any details about anything. He wants me to name the owners. I'm telling you who the owner is. The person at the top of the Jesuits is the Pope. These are all Jesuit rituals. Look at the numbers. But let's go to the Pop Smoke video that I made. For those of you that saw this video that I made on February, in this video, I thought it was going to be NBA Youngboy. He calls himself 38 Baby. right? 38 baby. That's what he calls himself. This is one of the reasons why I said NBA YoungBoy was gonna be the one. Because of this. You see how he calls himself 38 baby? Yesterday was a day with 38 numerology, right? 38 weeks after his own birthday. But instead of getting NBA YoungBoy, they gave us a rapper who named Sums to 38, right? Little Marlo, Sums to 38. Sums to 38. But let's take a listen to what I said, you know. February 20th. Then you guys know that I made this prediction. I mean, look at the chain wear, right? The number 38 again. It's like Pop Smoke. And his name sums to 83, the reflection. So what I said was, I think he could possibly die on July 11th, 38 weeks after his birthday, which is very possible. And that's also a day with 38 numerology. Listen to this. Then it'll be 24 weeks after Kobe. So even if it's not him, you know, somebody is definitely going to die that day because they've been syncing up the number 24 with Kobe Bryant often this year. Bang. Even if it's not him, somebody's going to die that day because they've been syncing up the number 24 with a lot of rappers this year and Kobe Bryant. You know, every rapper that died this year has been connected to the number 24. And obviously that's the number that Kobe Bryant used to wear, right? I just spoke about, what was this guy name? Channel 5 J-Dub. He died on the 24th of February, which is another 24 connection. You know, my channel got deleted for speaking about stuff like this. They deleted me. How many people get deleted for speaking about numbers? Only the people who do this work. You know, if this is bullshit, conspiracy, you know, I can show you a million conspiracy channels with hundreds of thousands of of subscribers. Their channels never get deleted. This is my second YouTube channel. I got deleted for speaking about George Floyd. Look, I made my first video a month ago. Why is my channel getting deleted? Because I'm speaking about numbers? Or because I'm exposing something that they don't want people to know about? Guy's a fucking idiot. Yes, read the Bible. The Bible is filled with numbers. You seem like an intelligent guy, but you just don't let people talk. And I don't want to, you know, sir, let me talk. Sir, let me talk. Sir, I don't want to do that. You know, I'll try to be polite. I'm happy that you hung up. I didn't want to do it to you. But yeah, do some research. You know, there's 70 people watching this video now. You know, ask others. Ask your peers. Ask. You know, you don't have to believe me. You know, the majority of these were rules, right? So all of us are just conspiracy theorists. This is why this stuff goes on. You know, the people who operate this world, the people who operate by the system and control this world, they figured out that by doing things by this system, you know, weirdos like him are going to brush this off as conspiracy, as some, oh my God, so what? He died over 24 weeks after Kobe. Are you saying that because Kobe used to wear that number? Come on, man. They know how your mind works. These people are very, very bright. They know that idiots have the right genes to be idiots. It's like, you know, oh, we know how to fool these fools, you know. Let's do let's do these rituals by a numerical system. They won't understand it, and even if they do understand it, they'll brush it off as coincidence. How many coincidences do you want? I just gave you 5 rappers that died in connection to number 24. That's too many, you know. But you know, if you stay here and watch another video, it's gonna get to a point where you're gonna be like, you know what? Maybe this guy with the red hat is right. I'm telling you, you're gonna remember this. You're gonna remember this. The next rapper that dies, he's gonna die in connection to the number 24. And I'm gonna save your number. I have your number on my phone. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna write 24 on my cell phone, and I'm gonna call you live on this show. And I'm gonna say, sir, here we have another rapper who died in connection to Kobe Bryant this year. What are your thoughts? Can't wait for that to happen. So the B Trans, that's who he is. Please, for the moderators, please don't block him. He's just asleep. He's not a troll. He's just asleep. Yeah, how many celebrities have to die? And he says that the reason all these rappers' deaths don't get solved is because things happen. I mean, yeah. Go try and murder somebody in the street. The detectives will be at your door the next day. Yeah, that's knowledge. That's really true. We are all ignorant to certain information. That is absolutely true. But what makes people goyim is when you're given the opportunity to learn and you still dismiss it. That's like me going to school and my teacher is telling me that 2 plus 2 is 4, and I'm telling my teacher that that's no way that's possible. That's where you become a goyim, because we're giving you the answers here. We're telling you the answers. 2 plus 2 is 4, and you're saying no, there's no way that's possible because there's no way you can take 2 apples and make it 4 apples. That's how you sound. You're saying that all this stuff is a coincidence. No, it's not. There's no such thing as coincidence. Exactly. You're the type of person that you'll see a guy standing in front of your house, go to work, see that same person standing in front of your job, go to the laundromat, see that same person there, go to the supermarket, see that same person standing in front of the supermarket, and say, you know what? That's just a coincidence that everywhere I go, I see the same guy. And next thing you know, the guy's robbing you. Explain the Kobe ritual to him? Okay, so hopefully Mr. B Trans. Okay, let me show you something about Kobe Bryant, right? So when you write out Kobe Bryant, it sums to 41. How old was Kobe Bryant when he died? He was 41 years old. Kobe Bryant also sums to 157, right? So let's look up when is Kobe Bryant's birthday. Kobe Bryant was born on August 23rd, which is the same day that Little Yachty was born, right? The rapper involved in this ritual with Little Marlo. So let's measure from August 23rd. He died on January 26th. Let's see how many days that is, right? So 823. This is another coincidence. So he died on 126, the biggest ritual of our lifetime. Okay, so look. So from Kobe Bryant's 41st birthday to the day that he passed away in a helicopter crash, 157 days. Now, if you are into sports and you watch the NBA game, I don't know if you watch NBA games, but if you watch the All-Star game this year, they had a target score. It was a tribute to Kobe Bryant, right? The target score, look what it says, right? Instead a target score would be setting by adding 24 points, Bryant's old uniform number. Why is that relevant? Let's see where it says that the target score was set. Okay, look. Why is the All-Star game target score 157? I guess somebody was asking the question. Why? The NBA decided, as part of the series of Bryant tributes, that a Bryant tribute. What does the number 157 got to do with Kobe Bryant? Is it this that his name sums to 157? But it says here that the NBA decided, as part of the series of Bryant tributes, that the winner of the All-Star game will be the team that added 24 points, a nod to his jersey number, to whatever the leading total score was after 3 quarters. That meant that the target score was set at a 157. The clock was off. So Team LeBron scored 157 points to win the All-Star game this year. This is another coincidence, T-Trance. The first All-Star game after Kobe Bryant's death, the winner has to score 157 points. When Kobe Bryant's name sums to 157, and he died 157 days after his birthday. But they didn't tell you this, right? They didn't tell you in that explanation that the reason the target score was 157 is because Kobe Bryant died 157 days after his birthday. They didn't tell you that. They told you that they were going to add 24 points because it was a nod to his jersey number, which is all bullshit because those games are rigged. But his name sums to 41. He was 41 years old when he passed away, right? You see how his name sums to 113? He had a book called Dear Basketball, which also sums to 113. I just spelled basketball correctly, though. It still sums to 113. What's wrong with my spelling? Okay, that's how you spell Dear Basketball, right? Dear Basketball also sums to 113 and 41, just like Kobe Bryant, right? Now let's look up when did the book Dear Basketball when did it come out? So the book written by Kobe Bryant came out on April 23rd, right? April 23rd, 2017. Let's see what date that was. You notice how April 23rd is the 113th day of the year? So his book titled Dear Basketball, it comes out on the 113th day of the year. His name Kobe Bryant sums to 113. And if you look at Kobe Bryant when he made his debut to the NBA, it was on November 3rd. 11-3, like 113. Now all this is a coincidence. If you look at Kobe Bryant's last game, right? Go look at let's see, 41 coincidences. I haven't covered Kobe Bryant's death in a while. But his last game, this is his last game versus the Utah Jazz. They took him out the game with 4.1 seconds left on the clock. And then he died at the age of 41, right? Kobe Bryant scored 60, right? The Lakers won with 101, which means his teammates have 41 points. You probably remember when he scored 81 versus the Raptors. The date was January 22nd, 122. He had 81 points that game. That was his career high, 81 points. The game that everybody remembers him for. Kobe being Bryant sums to 81. So let's do the math. So if the Lakers scored 122 and Kobe Bryant had 81 of those out of those points, then how much did his teammates have? Because Kobe had 81 out of those 122 points. Well, his teammates, they scored 41 points, right? Kobe Bryant died at the age of 41. His name sums to 41. His last game, they took him out with 4.1 seconds left on the clock. He had 60. They won with 101. How much did his teammates have? 41? Go look at that game. See who shot the last shot of that game. It was Trey Lyles, number 41. Kobe even shot his last field goal over that same player, number 41. Right? You need more 41s? Go look at my blog. The commissioner of the NBA, his name sums to 41. Stuff is really in your face if you take the time and apply the work, You become ignorant when you're being educated and you still dismiss knowledge. This is undeniable stuff. You're going to tell me that it's a coincidence that Kobe's last game, they took him out with 4.1 seconds left on the clock. You're going to tell me that that's a coincidence when the man's name sums to 41. And then his teammates have 41 points. And the game that everybody remembers him for, his teammates also have 41 points in that game. And that game was on January 22nd, and the Lakers won with 122 points. But Dear Basketball's 41, Kobe Bryant's 41. He died in L.A. L.A. sums to 41. 41 is the 13th prime. You know, his daughter was supposed to be 13 when she died. You know, I don't believe none of those people died that day. You know? But what you gonna tell me, that Kobe Bryant was a trapper? He was a trapper. His helicopter didn't have no gasoline. That's why he crashed. Foolish. So foolish. Oh boy. Oh man. But again, you know, I went overtime because I wanted to educate B Trans. But B Trans, I have your phone number. The next rapper that dies in connection to the number 24, you will receive a call from me. Please do not send me the voicemail, because you will be live on this show. Well, yeah, DeMar DeRozan says that did Yachty sacrifice Marlo? You know, Little Yachty has nothing to do with these rituals, but they do use him in connection to these rituals, because again, he died 44 weeks. Little Little Marlo, and Little was 33, right? All these rappers were Little. Another coincidence. All these rappers naming themselves Little. Why? Why are they naming themselves Little? Because it's a derogatory term. Little baby. Baby. The baby. 42 Doug. Little Wayne. Little Dirk. It's always little when it comes to black people, right? But little sums at 33. Like how Jesus Christ was sacrificed at 33. Stuff is biblical. But you know, Little Yachty did not sacrifice him. That's not what happened here. But they did use him in connection to the ritual. It was 44 days. African American is 44. Number stamped all over black people, 44. And B Trans, another coincidence is you know, MLK, he died at the age of 39. He was 39 years old when he died. And so was Malcolm X. Malcolm X was also 39. That's another coincidence, right? And if you look at the day that Malcolm X died, it was a day with 44 numerology. And MLK died on April 4th. 4-4. Another coincidence. Look up Thomas Hagen. How much years did he get in jail for the murder of Malcolm X? Thomas Hagen is the person that they're blaming the death of Malcolm X on. And let's see if I can find. It says that he got paroled for 45 years, but he only served a 44-year sentence. You can actually type in it and it'll come up. So look, CNN, right? Malcolm X killer freed after 44 years. So what do you have to say now, brother?
Nah, I just want to call back and have a man-to-man apology about hanging up. You know what I'm saying? Not letting you get your word across. Because we ain't coming from that we ain't coming from that energy. We both trying to get out what we trying to say. You know what I'm saying? With an understanding at the end point. My thing is, at the end of the day, I feel like we all, if we're gonna talk about entertainers and athletes selling their soul, then we're no different. Especially with having to uphold these houses with these 9 to 5. Even if you have your own business, you sold your soul, you sacrificed your time to whatever it is that your goal is. You sacrificed your time for that. So we're all victim of that, bro.
I respect that.
We all are.
I respect that point of view than the direction you was headed at before. You know, that's a great point you make. You know, but you know, this is why we're trying to fight the system, because this system that they created, they obligate us to do these things. You know, a lot of us go to these jobs and we don't really want to, but you know, they've
Facts.
created this system around us. This is why people do it. But if people
Facts.
wake up and know exactly what's really going on, because you know, if you read the Talmud, the Jewish, they believe that we are the ones that's supposed to slave away while they don't work. Well, when people decide to wake up and see that that's really what's going on behind all this, uh, behind this monetary system, then all this stuff will come to an end, and none of us have to sacrifice our time, like you said, for to make a living.
True, 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 true. But you know, what if don't nobody want to go back to that though? I feel what you're saying. I talk about shit like this all the time. I'm an introvert, bro. That's why I was getting passionate about that shit I was talking about. I'm as dark as that the nigga that was explained in the Bible. I look just like him. Just like him. You feel me? So I'm very passionate about our people and shit. So it's like, what? I talk to them about this shit. Like, what if they don't want to go back to that?
You know what it is? A lot of people are attached to materialistic nonsense. You know, we don't need
I
none of
agree.
the stuff that people slave away for.
I agree.
We don't need a PlayStation. We don't need a bicycle. We don't need none of that stuff. All we need is
I agree.
is family, food, and shelter.
Right.
But they've created this world where everything is material. Oh, you gotta get a new car, a new sneaker, a new watch. That's why people decide to sacrifice their time to get nonsense that's worth nothing.
True. True. But you have to also look at it like this. If we are farming and because if we go back to that, we still gonna be sacrificing our time to keep everything afloat.
Well,
You
we
see what I'm
won't.
saying?
Well, everybody, it'll be a united effort. It won't be us slaving away for them to be in power of us, while
I
they
mean,
mock us every single day with these rituals.
okay, so what you're saying is the fact that people is 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 doing it to be in a position of power. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, they're playing God over us.
Oh,
They
okay.
dictate everything that we do. They control our mind state. It's really mind control at the end of the day. They come out and tell
True.
everybody that there's a deadly virus out there. Next thing you know, everybody has a mask on. Everybody's emptying out the supermarkets. It's a sick thing that they do.
True.
They don't
And
keep
I
us.
and I, I I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like a lot of that's bullshit.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I don't
It
think
is.
it's
It's
safe.
all bullshit. I mean, we've been covering this all year since the beginning of it. And I'm telling you, the way that they do everything by this systematic code. It's called Gematria. Once you learn it, you'll start seeing it. You see how I was talking about the number 113 with Kobe Bryant? The pandemic was declared on March 11th, 11/3, the same day that the NBA was canceled. They love these numbers, man. They do everything systematically.
How you spell that? Gematria. How you spell that, bro?
Gematria. I'm gonna send you a link to a book that you should read. It's only $1. The person that uncovered this code, his name is Zachary Hubbard. I'm gonna send you the link. His book is only $1. If you read his book, it covers most of the main rituals that have happened throughout history, like September 11th, the Sandy Hook shooting, and just so you can get an understanding of how this stuff has been going on throughout history.
Okay. Okay. So, so you really believe that this kid that just got killed was a sacrifice?
Well,
Because I think
did you see what I pointed out with Kobe Bryant and how they had
I
the
seen that.
target? Yeah,
But
they had the
did you
target
see what I
score,
posted?
but they didn't tell you. They didn't tell you that the reason they had the target score at 157 was because Kobe died 157 days before after his birthday. They didn't tell you that. They didn't
Nah,
tell
I
you
didn't
that.
look out for it. Like, Kobe was one of my favorite players. So, anything about his death and all that shit, bro, I didn't look into it. Like,
And they
Jazz
also didn't
had,
tell you that he died 100 and his name sums to 157. They didn't tell you that either, right? They just told you that they added 24 points because it was a nod to his jersey, which is bullshit. It has
I
not.
didn't even know, bro. I didn't even know. I ain't know shit. Like I said, man, when he passed.
I mean, think about this. Think about this. You're watching the NBA, right?
Right.
All right. Think about how he died a day after LeBron James surpassed him on the all-time scoring list.
I didn't know that neither, bro. Like,
hey, but what's the odds of that? You think that's a coincidence? LeBron passed him, and LeBron actually did it in his hometown of Philadelphia.
Nah, man, I try to be logical about a lot of shit like this, man. Knowing how we seen how you I hate to use these examples, but just to try to paint a clear picture. You see how the type of person Kobe is. You see the type of person LeBron is. LeBron would not have put that helicopter in the air. 9 times out of 10, Kobe got that plane in the air like that.
Okay, did you see the cartoon that predicted Kobe's death?
I seen all that, bro. But I'm just.
I mean, what's the odds of that, though, brother? What's the odds that a cartoon is gonna predict your death and then you die?
They've been saying that about the Simpsons too for years, bro.
All right, but that's because what that's called is called predictive programming. This stuff has been scripted. That's why the Simpsons are predicting stuff. It's because they already know what's gonna happen on July 11th, 2020, because it's already been written.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you that with Kobe, because I don't. All that shit is way far-fetched. You know more about this than anything. But this shit with Marlo, that was some street shit. This shit with Tupac, that shit was some street shit.
Tupac was street. Wait. Tupac was street shit when he put out his album. Tupac Shakur put out his album All Eyes on Me on February. Listen to me. Listen.
I know what you're gonna.
No, you're not. You don't know what I'm gonna say. You don't know. Okay. Just listen.
Okay.
Tupac Shakur, he released an album titled All Eyes on Me on February 13th. He died exactly 213 days after the release of that album. You think Tupac was some street shit?
What does that mean? What is the 200? What does that mean?
Okay, so on February 13th, the way you write out that date is 213, yes?
Yeah.
He died exactly 213 days after that date. And that was the day that he put out his album, All Eyes on Me.
You may be on to something.
And then, listen.
You may be on to something. It
then,
may not necessarily be a conspiracy. It may just be some other shit that you probably tapped off into. You don't even know you're tapping off into.
Well, we do know now. We do know. We've been doing this for 7 years. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
What I'm saying is I'm not trying to make your shit sound less than what you're doing. I'm saying it might be bigger than what you think you're doing now. That's what I'm
saying. It is bigger than what I'm explaining, but I'll try to keep it as simple as possible because I want people who are like yourself, who are not aware of this, to not brush it off the minute that they see it, you know? Because if I start talking about how it's all connected to the Bible and the moon and the stars and the zodiac sign, it's not going to attract newcomers like yourself, you know? But look, are you looking at the screen?
Nah, hell nah, bro. I didn't get off of that thing, man.
Okay, well, you can watch the video over, and what I'm showing right now is from February 13th to September 13th, which was the death of Tupac Shakur. It's a span of 213 days. Death equals 213, and Tupac Shakur sums to 139, and he died on 13/9, like 139.
So, what happened there?
Well, it's multiple things that could have happened with Tupac Shakur. One, and the same thing with Kobe Bryant. One, they could have faked. They're either faking their deaths by this code, or they're really being killed ritualistically. Either or, it's being done by this system. Now, I don't know. I can't prove which one of the two it is, but it is one of the two.
So the people in Compton, the people all the way out there. Now, can I speak? Can I go before I go?
Yes, go ahead.
Make sure. Okay. Did you read anything that I posted afterwards? I'm not sure you did you?
No, because I was doing a lesson. But go ahead.
I got you. Cool. That's cool. I got you. I get you up to date. I asked a brother from Compton And he got out of Dodge quick when I brought this up. Unless he's still there. I don't know if, I guess he may not be responding. That's neither here nor there. But I asked him, I said, all them people out there in Compton know what happened to Tupac. And it's been street code because that's how they move out there for years.
But you gotta understand this.
Hold on, can I finish? Can I finish?
Go ahead.
All right, the people out there, they have a code. They have a code that
they have a code.
They have a street code. They have a street code.
All right.
I'm not in the game, brother. I'm just telling you what's going on, brother.
All right. Well, I'm telling you what really happened with Tupac Shakur.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
All right. I asked him. I said, "What happened?" Because them people out there, like I said, they know what went on. And that shit split their town up for years. He ain't say nothing. Them people out there know what happened. They just don't speak on it because they have a real gang ethic out there.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you that's not what happened. And
hold on, I ain't finished.
So let me know when you're finished. I want to speak freely.
Every time I'm trying. Every time when I'm going, you like Tupac was killed.
Okay, so what happened to his funeral?
Being loyal to MOB, bro. He got cremated. You haven't heard Black Jesus before. He said in his song.
All right. About
cremated me last wish this nigga smoke my ashes. He told them if he wanted to be cremated, bro. He said this, bro.
All right, man.
He always talked about this.
So
bro.
you don't want to apply the work. You know the work is.
So now so at this point we call it Tupac a liar because this is what he actually said out.
Is he a liar? He's an agent.
An agent of what? He was a Black Panther. What is he an agent of?
Oh my God, man! You're easily
all
of it. It's contrived propaganda to create diversity. See, he hung up again. See, now I'm not picking up your phone call again. You're too ignorant, and that's the end of this video. Guys, ignorant. Try to help you, brother. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Just want to say rest in peace to all these people. And yeah, there's no helping them. I apologize for putting you guys through that, but again, I think that this work is important for people like himself, you know. But yeah, he's too ignorant. I mean, how you gonna discredit what I just showed you with the 213 and Tupac Shakur's last album? He's going back to because the people in Compton told me. Street code. They know who did it. All right, well, yeah, but I did try. So he said the Black Panthers wasn't true. No. Oh my God! Wake the fuck up. You guys enjoy the rest of your day though, man. Happy Sunday to everybody. One thing before I go. I'm gonna try to be back by 6 p.m. and do the show. But if I'm not, then I apologize. I'll be back next week. But I'm gonna try my hardest because I have a lot of things to do today. This is why I made this video so early in the morning. Yeah, he hung up. He's probably an agent. I don't know. I don't know who that is. He's probably just a hardcore conspiracy theorist. Coincidence theorist. He's trying to convince me that it was a street violence. No, it was not, brother. Look at the work. He believes in the Black Panthers. But you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time.